used to sing for you.
I think the album certainly has songs on it that are not so much optimistic as kind of representing a kind of realistic perspective, and then acknowledging whatever difficulty there might be in the subject of the song. For instance, there are a few songs about war on this record, but then looking at the possibility that there could be some change. So it's not optimistic, not pessimistic, but I think realistic. And then there are other songs on this album that do have a sense of humor, and I think it's something that has always been a part of my songs. I think there is a way in which some of the songs are connected, and I noticed this after I've finished the record, and I think it just relates to the fact that I'm thinking about some of the same things over the period of time during which I've written the songs. But I do find at the end of the process that there is sometimes a connection or a relationship between the songs, and some of these things are revealed to me in the process of sequencing the record. I feel like what comes through in my music that may be labeled as political or as some kind of social commentary, it's something that I would be doing. One, if I wasn't a musician, I'd have the same opinions. Two, it's just part of my life. These are the things I think about, the things that are of interest to me. So I'm not making a special effort to try to address any particular subject or issue. It's just about having concern or a curiosity about what's happening in the world, and then being inspired in some way to write about it. So I've never seen myself as a political songwriter or a protest singer or even a social activist. There are people who do that for a living, but I see myself first and foremost professionally as a musician, a singer, songwriter. I just have this opportunity with my art to use it at times to support the causes and to address the issues that concern me in the world. I co-produced the new record with Larry Klein. I've known Larry Klein for 20 years. He played on my first record, my second record, Crossroads, and my fifth record, Telling Stories. When I work in the studio, I like to have someone there to bounce ideas off of, and it's really nice to collaborate with someone who you admire and who you get along with. He not only has great skill as a musician, but he pays attention to lyrics. So that most likely would be something that he would have in his mind as we were discussing how the music would be arranged and what the instrumentation would be for the record.